Welcome back to the second session of entrepreneurial development class. Now I'm going to discuss about role of various agencies in promoting entrepreneurship. There are a number of agencies working for promoting entrepreneurship, offering general and specific services. The agencies are governmental as well as non-governmental. These supportive institutions can be classified into two main categories. Number one is promotional and development and general services, which is offered by following institutions: SIPCA, DIC, and SIDO. The other one is financial support. IDBI, ICICI, and SIDBI are the institutions offering this financial support. Now let us go through the introduction about District Industry Center, which is one of the agency which is contributing to the development of entrepreneurs. And then we'll discuss about SIDO, one more institution. So these are all the two institutions which we are going to see today. We are going to discuss about these two institutions. Number one, District Industry Center. As the name suggests, these centers are located at the district level. At present, there are 422 DIC operating in 431 districts of our country. The DIC scheme was started in 1978 with the intention that under a single roof, an entrepreneur should get details of benefits and guidance about all matters relating to setting up and running an industrial unit. They act as a coordinator and multiple function agency. They are the implementing arm of various central and state government schemes and programs offered from time to time. The organization structure of DIC consists of a general manager in the rank of Joint Director of Industry. Under him, 4 functional managers and 3 project managers to provide technical service in the areas relevant to the needs of district concern. The success of DIC largely depends on the general manager and his team. The expenses are shared equally between the state and central government. The main objective of DIC is to develop and promote cottage, small, tiny sectors in the country and to generate employment opportunities, especially among rural and backward areas of the country. Functions of District Industry Center. The functions are identification of entrepreneurs by conducting motivational campaigns throughout the district, especially in Panchayat Union headquarters. Number 2, selection of projects by conducting survey on the potential of industries, keeping in view the availability of resources in terms of material and human skill, infrastructure, demand for product, etc. Number 3, provisional and permanent registration under SSI and issue of the certificate. A recommendation of the loan application for land and building acquisition to state level institutions and nationalized banks. To guide an entrepreneur in selection of appropriate machinery, equipment and raw material. And pursue with the electricity board for power connection, and recommendation of interest-free sales tax loan, and sponsoring application for subsidy under industrial rural development, industries rural development project, and disperse the interest subsidy for the engineers for setting up industries in the rural areas. And even it will also assist entrepreneurs in marketing their products and assess the possibility possibilities and export promotion of their products. Next, we'll see about SIDO. So, SIDO is a subordinate office of the Department of SSI. It is an apex body and nodal agency for formulating, coordinating and monitoring the policies and programs for promotion and development of SSI. The person who is holding the post of Development Commissioner is the head of SIDO. He is assisted by various directors and advisors in evolving and implementing various programs of training and management consultancy, industrial investigations, possibilities for development of different types of SSI, development of industrial estates, etc. The main functions of SIDO are classified into coordination, industrial development, and other services. So, under coordination, SIDO is doing following functions. They are to evolve a national policy for the development of small-scale industry, to coordinate the policies and programs of various state governments, to maintain a proper relationship with the related central ministries, planning commission, state government, financial institutions, etc., to coordinate the program for the development of industrial estates. So, under industrial development, to reserve items for production by small-scale industries, to collect the data on consumer items imported and then encourage the setting of industrial units to produce these items by giving coordinated assistance, to render required support for the development of ancillary units, to encourage small-scale industry to actively participate in the government stores purchase program by giving them necessary guidance, market advice, and assistance. And the other services are to make provision for technical services for improving technical process, production planning, selecting appropriate machinery, preparing factory layout and design. Along with this, to provide consulting and training services to strengthen the competitive ability of small-scale industries, and to render marketing assistance to small-scale industries to effectively sell their products, and to provide assistance in economic investigation and information to small-scale industries. Apart from wide-ranging techno-economic consulting services and support, SIDO also organizes awareness and motivational programs to educate and train small-scale industries by creating awareness and conducting educational programs in pollution control, energy conservation, total quality management, and ISO 9000, etc. SSIs are given financial support by way of reimbursement of 75% of their expenses or maximum rupees 75,000 for obtaining ISO 9000 certification. So, in today's class, we saw about various financial institutions which is contributing for the development of entrepreneurship. In that, we saw elaborately about District Industry Center and SIDO, and the remaining details about other institutions we'll see in our next class. With that, I'm concluding my second session. Thank you for your patience. Have a good day. Thank you.